Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Brian Sequeira and these are the headlines. Business set to receive massive fiscal and non-fiscal boost as the draft Goa Industrial Growth and Investment Promotion Policy released today lays emphasis on improving the ease of doing business. Strict action needed to crack down on traffic violation as accidents soar. Madgaon police sent request to RTO to suspend licenses. Kolva beach suffers from sewage being dumped in its creek. Locals want action. And now for the news in detail. Business owners in Goa are set to receive massive fiscal and non-fiscal boost as the draft Goa Industrial Growth and Investment Promotion Policy 2022 has laid greater emphasis on improving the ease of doing business in Goa. The main focus sectors of the policy are ease of doing business, land-related reforms, and supporting existing local and new businesses. Here's more on this.
Industries, Trade and Commerce Minister Movan Godino assured that due provisions will be made in the policy to ensure that effective and time-bound single-window clearance mechanisms are put in place for the convenience of the existing industries as well as those planning to set up shop in Goa. Movan also announced reforms related to land and ease of doing business as well as the various incentives being pushed for existing and new businesses, including the incentives for adoption of green practices and local employment generation.
In the future, I want to tell here that main thing is following transparency in the allotment of land. Allotment of land used to be a big issue. People used to not come because once they apply for land, so many formalities they had to undergo. Now it is going to be simplified, and both the government and the corporation, that is IDC, are going to work in tandem. The focus is going to be twofold. One is we are going to get more land available to IDC in a very transparent manner. We are going to give clearances to industry who get their own land through Investment Promotion Board in a manner that even suppose some land is to be converted, we would see that it is done in a time-bound manner. And they will not have to wait for those permission to start the activity. If we are convinced that that particular industry unit which is non-polluting, which does not destroy environment, which will generate employment, which is in the interest of Goa, we will be moving forward to give them permission at the earliest. Main essence is time, that faster clearances for faster growth of industry. That's going to be our mantra. Even we will be going perhaps a step further. I want to even mention about this. In some industrial estates, some industries are doing very well. They want to expand and they don't get permissions. We are going to put it in fast track, give them permission. They may even go to another industrial estate, provided they are in Goa. That means they are local industry. We have to encourage them. There are instances of even some little encroachments which they might have done in the industrial estate while doing the industrial activity. We neither regularize them, we neither penalize them, neither we take and get any revenue from it. This also we are working out a one-time settlement perhaps through the IDC, so that things are settled, income and money also accrues to the IDC. As far as industry is concerned, it will also cover now. I have got logistics also as part of industrial activity. I have got entertainment industry also as part of calling it an industrial activity, because it is an industry, it is a huge industry. If tomorrow privately somebody gets some land, just to give an example, and he says I am putting up a theme park or something, we will be, they will come to IPB and we will be moving very fast to give them permission. So such a thing happens in Goa. We want to move in times with what are the developments taking place in Goa. See, Goa has developed or is developing at a very fast pace. You have good highways, you have good roads, you have MOPA which is going to become a reality come September. At that point of time, we have to have our endeavors ready, our blueprint ready to convert perhaps Goa into a logistical hub, because There is going to be a cargo hub both at Mopa as well as at Dabolim. So how best to utilize that? How to increase trading through Goa? That also is going to be the emphasis.
Simplification of online systems and application process to promote timeliness. Creation of common application forms for all pre-establishment clearances including land allotment through GIDC. Strengthening grievance redressal systems. Entire land bank to be made available online and allotted through GIDC. Creation of self-governing industrial local bodies represented by industry and government. For eco-tourism projects in non-restricted zones, land use change will be simplified. Provision to develop industrial park, food park, tourism hub, etc. in PPP mode or privately. Online database of private land available on lease basis for development of industry commercial projects. Strengthening existing incentive packages to better support businesses. Production, export promotion, development of ancillary industries and procurement incentives. Incentives for adoption of green practices and local employment generation. Incentives for MSMEs and startups. Seed, pre-seed funding and market support. Incentives for women-led startups and MSMEs. Incentive package for mega projects with investment over ₹100 crore. Shamchari for GOA365 from Panjim.
Goa sees very high accident rates and negligent and rash driving, especially by younger sections of society, is rampant. Under criticism for not taking action against this, the Margaon Traffic Police have asked various RTOs in Goa and outside the state, requesting them to suspend 2,000 driving licenses of motorists that were found violating rules in Margaon city. Here are the details.
नवो ट्रॅफिक कायद्याच्या प्रमाणे आता जे तुम्ही ऑफेन्स केले, समज लायसन घालूंक ना, नो एंट्रींतल्यान गेले, तशें जाल्यार आता ते कायद्यान नवी तरतूद केल्ली आसा की जो कोण ऑफेंडर आसा तांचे लायसन 3 महिन्या खातीर सस्पेंड जावपाचें आसा. आनी ही जी गजाल आसा ती आम आदमी म्हणल्यार सगळ्या लोकांक खबर ना. तेन्ना समाज व्हांवपी रजनी रायकर हांणी मागला की अशें तुमी जे ऑफेन्स आसा ते करनाका, जेणे करून तुमचें लायसन सस्पेंड जातलें. तशेंच ट्रॅफिक पुलीस गौतम साळुंकेन हांणी सांगलां की कितले जाणांचे तांणी सुमार 2,000 लोकांची लायसनां तांणी सस्पेंड करपाक धाडिल्ली आसा, ही तांणी म्हायती दिल्ली आसा.
Margaon Traffic has sent almost more than 2,000 licenses to different RTOs in Goa and outside Goa also, requesting for their disqualification for 3 months. For example, overspeeding, the defaulters who have been booked for overspeeding, 596 defaulters have been booked since January 1st till May, and 596 licenses have been referred for disqualification for different RTOs. Then for red light jumping, we have sent 83 licenses for disqualification for 3 months. Then carrying persons in goods carriage 66, using mobile phone while driving 170, and driving under influence of alcohol is 81. So these 5 offences which are being marked by the Supreme Court, of these 996 licenses we are referred for disqualification for 3 months, and excluding these more than 1,000 licenses we have referred for disqualification for those who were booked for not wearing the helmets. Since April 1st, in 2 months we have sent more than 1,000 licenses for suspension.
सध्या एक जी तांच्यांनी सर्क्युलर काडिल्ली आसा ते म्हणल्यार प्रत्येक नागरिकान हेल्मेट जर घालना जाल्यार तांचें लायसन 3 महिन्या खातीर सस्पेंड करतले अशें तांच्यांनी सांगिल्लें आसा. तर हांव म्हणटा की हे जरी आमकां सगळ्या सर्वसामान्य लोकांक खूब जाचक अशें दिसत आसलें जाल्यार सुद्दां म्हाका दिसता सुरक्षेच्या दृश्टीन हें खंय तरी आमकां सगळ्यांक आमच्या भुरग्या बाळांक आमकां वाचोवपा खातीर आसा. तेन्ना हांव एक सगळ्या लागीं मागपाक सोदतां की तुमी सगळ्यांनी हे जाचक आसा अशें न मानता तें आमच्या खातीर बऱ्या खातीर आसा हें जाणून घेवन तुमी सगळ्यांनी हेल्मेट घालचें, रॉंग वेन वचचें न्ही. तशेंच सगळे ज्यो कितें सरकारच्यो ज्यो आमी लायसन घेतना आमकां ज्यो कितें अटी घाल्ल्यो आसता त्यो सगळ्यांनी सुपूर्द करच्यो.
GOA365 खातीर मडगांवच्यान संदीप न्हयकार.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Kurka locals have condemned the quality of development work undertaken by the local panchayat. They say that the newly laid storm drains are falling apart and no pre-monsoon works have been undertaken. Also, the electricity department has not done any pre-monsoon works. Some poles are on the verge of falling down and wires are just hanging loose. Here are the details.
The Kurka Panchayat had constructed stormwater drain along the roads 2 months back. However, the recent rains has exposed the shoddy quality of work. The cement has washed off and chunks of concrete are coming apart. The drains too are elevated and above the road levels. As it is now, it is not possible for rainwater to enter into drains. The end result will be rainwater will remain on the roads and spoil them, leading to potholes. Listen to the allegations by locals.
हो जावन आसा मेन रोड ऑफ कुरका विलेज आनी हिंगा आतांच 2 म्हयने जाले ही ड्रेनेज बांदल्या आनी हो फर्स्ट पावस तेजेर आनी ते क्वॉलिटी ऑफ वर्क तुमी पळोवं येता हे आतां सिमीट घातलेले सो हे सिमीट हो खोडयेचो पावडर तो तुमच्यांनी पळोवं येता सो हेची आतां रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कोण सो हे वयल्यान तो रोखलें सिमीट घातलां जाल्यार भितरल्यान हे बांदपाक सिमीट कोहलें घातलां तें तुमी आतां चिंतपाचें हें आतां 1 वीक लागून जावंक ना पावस पडोंक लागल्यार आनी हें सिमीट सगळें पळय कशें उस्तन वयर येयलां पळय तें सो आतां हें सिमीट हो खोडयेचो पावडर तो आतां पळोवपाचो आनी आतां हेजी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कुरका विलेज पंचायत हो आतां आनी कोण कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आनी हिंगा कोणाचें कितें जाल्यार कोणाचे टॅक्साचे पयशे ते पळय हे पळय हो आतां पळय एक लाकडाची बोडी घेवन हें करता पळय आनी हे सिमीट हो खोडयेचो पावडर तो तुमी पळोवं येता पळय तो कितलें स्ट्रॉंग हे सिमीट घातलां आनी हे ड्रेनेज भितर कशी बांदल्या म्हणून आतां तें तुमी चिंतपाचें हें तर वयल्यान तर इतलें बरें सिमीट घातलां तर तेणी क्वॉलिटी जाल्यार भितर कसली क्वॉलिटी घातल्या ती पळयात तुमी आनी हो पंचायतीचें काम हें कुरका विलेज पंचायत काम हें पळय पळय आतां ही तेणी कसली क्वॉलिटी घातल्या ती पळय हे हेका ड्रेनेज कावरिंगाक घातल्या पळय ती क्वॉलिटी पळय सो हेजे वयल्यान तर आतां कितें व्हेकल वचत जाल्यार तेंचे आतां सगळ्यांचें कितें जातलें तें पळय हे वयल्यान लादी घातल्या पळय त्यो सो क्वॉलिटी आनी स्टँडर्ड
Not only this, but looks like Panchayat has also forgotten to undertake pre-monsoon works. There's a culvert nearby that needs to be cleaned. The culvert is overgrown with vegetation and garbage. If it gets blocked, resulting in flooding of roads and fields.
ड्रेनेज सारखे ना अर्दे क्लीन करता अर्दे क्लीन करीत ना आयज पयर आरकार कोण तरी येयलेले कोण पी येता तेच सजमना सो अर्दे क्लीन करता आनी पयशे आख्खे लायता आसतले बिलां आख्खी लायता आसतले बांय हुस्पोना 9 लाख आसता बांयूंक वा हुस्पोना.
The power department too has forgotten to undertake pre-monsoon works. The poles are covered with vegetation and some almost on the verge of collapse. Some power lines are precariously hanging. The power department has not carried maintenance work nor replaced old poles and lines. Locals say that the panchayat should have taken some interest in this.
एक दोर वायर सुद्दां तुटलो हांबो पडोन जाल्यार कोणाचेर पडलो आनी जाल्यार कोण जबाबदार हे मागीर 2-2 लाख घेवन येतले लोकांक की घे मेलो तुमचो कोण तरी स्कीम कशी म्हणून हांव मागतां गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन आनी पंचायत मिनिस्टरा कडेन की पंचायत जे आमचे असली करप्शनां करता आसतलीं हे पयशे वेस्ट करता आसतले हेंचेर जाता तितल्या बेगीन तुवें नजर धरची आनी इन्क्वायरी करची.
2 हांवें इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पोल आहा तिलो एक आदलो आहा पूण आदलो न्यू तेणी रिप्लेसमेंट केला पूण आदलो तसोच सांडला वीक आहा म्हणून तो कोणाचेर पडपाक सांडला काय वो हे सायडीक कोण लोक चलोन वयता तांचेर पडोंक हो डिपार्टमेंटान हो पंचायतीन पयलींच इनिशिएटीव घेवन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेवन हो काडूंक जाय. हो ट्रान्सफॉर्मरा कडेन हांबो आहा आनी हो बँड जाला सो होय केन्ना पडत ताका कितें सपोर्टींग बेज हें कांय ना सो हेची अजून पासून हेंच ना हो केन्नाय पडत तें सांगोंक जायना सामको ट्रान्सफॉर्मराच्या सायडीकूच आहा सो हे पंचायतीन म्हाका दिसता अजून हेचें कांयच हें करूंक ना हो इंट्रस्टूच घेवंक ना पब्लीक सेफ्टी एंड डेव्हलपमेंट वर्क सेम तुमी पळयात आतां सरावंडींग सो हेंचें काम डिवेलपमेंट आसतलें काय कुर्का पंचायत 4 ते 5 पणी खांबे आहा अशेंच जाल्ले आनी आख्खे विलेज पंचायतीन पळय तूं कितले आसतले पळय ते. सो हेची आतां रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कोण घेतलो? वो व्हडले खांबे सगळे पडले जाल्यार हो आतां इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पोल पळयात तुमी, वर्किंग पोल, आनी हेचे आतां हें पळय तेजी हालत कितें जाल्या ती, आनी हो कितल्या वर्सांचो आसतलो, आनी हें डिवेलपमेंट वर्क तूं पळय कितें पळय तें. सो हो आतां तर पडलो, हो केन्ना पडत तो सांगूंक जायना, आनी हो तर पडलो आनी कोणाक कितें जालें जाल्यार हेची आतां रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कोण? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पोलाच्यो मेन लायन. सो हे आतां पळय एबावट म्हाका दिसता 10 फीट वयर आसतले रस्त्याक सटया. सो हे आतां इतले देंवन सकयल पावल्या 10 फीट वयर आसतले फ्रॉम ग्रावंड. सो हिंगा तर कोणाचें कितें लागत आनी कितें हें जायत. आनी हे सायडीक पळय तुमी फाटल्यान ही फार्मींग लँड, ही आतां शेतां रोयता हिंगा. सो हेंचें तर कितें बडी बा तर आदवली आनी तांकां शॉक येयलो जाल्यार हेजो रिस्पॉन्सिबल कोण आसतलो काय?
Vincent Rosario for GOA365 from Kurka.
Goa, as the tourist place famous for its palm-fringed beaches, Kolva Beach is one of those. However, this is slowly being destroyed by hoteliers running their businesses there, locals allege. Here's more.
Kolva Beach is a famous beach, and even recently beautification took place. Hundreds of tourists come to enjoy the scenic beauty of the beach, but the creek situated near beach area is an eyesore, left unattended and neglected. Locals allege that businesses dump their waste into this creek and visitors have to hold their noses when they pass along the creek. Listen.
गोवा बीच तुका सगळो गो हिंगा आनी बरो आहा आनी आयकॉनीक बीच म्हणटाय पयले पावसाळ्यात आयको येना ती बीच पूण चडच्या गेल्या हिंगा सगळो गो हिंग बरो आहा. साफ केलोली साफ जाल हे मनीस कोण घाताय ते हॉटेलवाले ते घाताय ते कितको घाताय कात घाताय ते आमकां खबर ना. पूण ही गोवा बीच म्हणटा गोवा बीच म्हणटा रिस्पेक्टेड बीच ना. हिंग जायतो लोक येतात आनी हो फोदोड कितको जाल काय म्हणटा थंयच्या गेल्यार सगळो गू मरे सगळो गू हे चोचे हे कोण कितें गेल त्या चोचे आनी तेम सुदार करचे कित्याक हे पाड पडले कित्याक केलें तुमी? ही बीची नांव आहा, हे बीची नांव ना. बीच पळोव कितें सारकी नितळ आसूं जाय. चड बाळाला वच कितू बीच क्लीन ती हिंगा बेतालबाजी वच कितू क्लीन ती ही कोलबा हे गू हे आसप म्हणजे हो गू सगळो वयर येयलो आहा मरे. तुमी हे सगळी हॉटेल आहाय ती बंद करची. तुमगे जाले बाबार तुमी करची न्ही. तुमी तेका फायन मारच्या पयलीं सद्या तेका फायन मारचे आनी हे फायन मान तेका तेंगेली हॉटेल आहाय ती बंद करची. कित्याक हे गोवाचे लोक कुठा हो गू गुंसो आयलो आमकां गू कांय ना. हे हॉटेल लायनी पडे आहाय थोडे ते कित कोताय पयशे कोताय.
GOA365 reporter asked the Sarpanch about the issue. He admitted that the wastage was being thrown by the hotels. However, he said that they have not been able to identify who exactly is throwing the garbage. However, he said that notices had been sent to everyone. Listen.
कितें हेज्या पयलीं न्हू ते क्रिकान सेवेज सोडाय न्हू आमी जायत पाट तांकां लेटर बी केल्यो. लेटर ते फॉलो कोनाय म्हणटकीर आमी एक्शन घेवपाक केलो तांकां पूण आजून घेयलो ना. पूण आतां रिसंटली सोडा पूण थिंगा वचून इन्स्पेक्शन करपाक म्हाका मेळो ना कित्याक आमगेली बॉडी मिटींग चलता. मिटींग चलत म्हणटा आमी तेजें इन्स्पेक्शन करतले. कोणाली येता आनी कितें तें आमकां खबर ना खंयसर वचून भायर सोडटा खबर ना. म्हणटा आमी सगळ्या हॉटलान धाडली अर्ली मॉर्निंग राती लेट नायट आतां सोडाय ते कोण सोडटा आमकां खबर आसा. म्हणटा आमी वचून चॅक केलो ना कोण सोडटा. पूण आमी लेटर सगळ्या हॉटलांक केल्ले पूण तेमी आमकां रिप्लाय बरे भाशेन केलो ना.
हे जे हॉटेलवाले आसात ते सोडटात कित्याक तेंचे सेप्टीक टँक जी आसा ही फूल जाले कडेन उरता आनी तांकां दुसरो ऑप्शन उरना म्हणून ते काडटा आनी ह्या क्रिकाक सोडटात. ही इतले की हांगा आज तुमी पळयल्यार आख्खे भल्ले कडेन आसात. हो जो भल्ले कडेन आसा हो खंयच्या हॉटेलाचो पूण तो कांयच खबर ना. कांय दीस पयलीं 10-15 दीस पयलीं हांगा हो जो क्रीक आसा ही निवळ केल्ली आनीक बरी सांबाळटा म्हूण सांगली. MLAन बी घेवन हांगा पळयल्ले. GOA365 खातीर कोलवा साकून रमेश नायक राव.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now for the weather. Heavy rainfall has been forecast over the weekend and early next week. For the period until then, however, locals can expect sunnier skies and light showers. No warnings for thunderstorms have been issued. Here's more.
The weather remained on the warmer side today, with maximum touching 32 degrees Celsius. Despite light showers in the morning, the afternoon was relatively sunny. As clouds continue progressing over the state, tonight will likely be wetter and the minimum will fall to 25 degrees Celsius. Similar weather can be expected tomorrow as well, as IMD forecast warns of only light showers at a few places. Fishermen have been advised to avoid venturing out to sea on account of squally weather, strong winds and the possibility of formation of high waves. Light rain likely tonight. Heavy rainfall forecast on the 18th, 19th and 20th. Maximum and minimum temperatures today 32 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius respectively. Fishermen warning issued for today. Bureau Report GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.goa365.tv. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365 TV.